What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of HWYSpec. Today we are going to spec out a Mercedes G-Class, also known as the G-Wagon. So, interesting story on this. I usually don't spec out these cars beforehand. Usually that's what I love to do. That's why I started this whole channel, is because I spend my spare time specking out cars for fun. And so I wanted to have my reactions more genuine, so I'm like, all right, I need to not spec out these cars unless I'm doing it on video. Get a more genuine reaction, not have forced reactions when I already know what it's going to be like. And anyway, I have spec'd out G-Wagons before. Interesting vehicles to me. Well, I had my heart set on I was going to spec out a G550 instead of a G63. And it's like, you know what? There's $30,000 price difference between the two. You can get a tune from Rentec for $2,500, add 100 horsepower to your G550. They're very tunable motors, that 4-liter V8, which the G63 has as well. But as I was playing around with it, I realized that by the end of it, it was like a $10,000 price difference once you added in all the options of a G550 that you'd want, that the G63 comes standard with. And personally, I feel like the G63 has a little bit better resale value looking on the used market. So, all that said, we're not speccing out a G550. We are going to be speccing out a G63 AMG. So let's get this pulled up here. And honestly, I think it looks a little bit better too. And like I mentioned, the Rentec tune that you can do for the G550, you can also do one to the G63 and get it to 700 horsepower. Pretty reasonable for even as large a vehicle as it is. That'll move. So let's take a look at the G63 here. As you can see, very classic color combo of black. You see a lot in black. I see a lot in silver, white. There's a lot of options that you can get in the G-Wagon, like some more bold colors like red, G manufacturer. Special color options, which are $6,500, flat colors, Monza gray, matte, and then your typical Designo colors, Mystic blue, metallic, or you can do flat black for $4,000. Personally, I'm not a big fan of doing that. I like blue, but it is a big color. The selenite gray is just the most gorgeous gray. I guess a non-muted color gray. I do like Toyota cement gray, for example, but or Nardo gray for the Audi fans out there. With selenite gray for metallic really looks nice. But I was actually looking at, and I think this Designo graphite metallic is a little bit different, but still a nice color. It does add $2,300 to the cost, but at $158,750, what's $2,300, right? So I do like the AMG night package on this. Apparently they want to add the trail package, though. Interesting. I do like the night package just for this bumper bar. I don't really like the bumper bar that are on these new G-Wagons, and blacking it out makes a huge difference in my opinion. I don't like the night package plus because it does the roof in black, the wheel arches in black. It's just not my favorite, and I don't care to spend $1,000 to change the color of the spare tire ring. But considering it is a G63, it is the sportier version, I can get away with a red interior, and I love it. Honestly, I know it's a little crazy in an SUV like this, but I like it. And if you go with some of the other leathers, you have to go with, you know, the more exclusive interior package plus. But I do want to add part of that, the seat comfort package, which gives you the ventilated seats, rapid heating for the front seats, and the multi-contour seats. So as you're going into a turn, it'll pump up the bolster to help keep you upright. And then it also adds the massage function. I mean, who doesn't want the massaging function? And then it is the sportier version, but again, I'm not going to go with the carbon fiber just because it's a big SUV. So this metal weave is what I like here on this trim. I'll probably skip the rear entertainment system, even though I do have kids. They can entertain themselves by looking out the window. So this is the AMG Trail package. Gives it the off-road optimized AMG ride control suspension. I do like the red brake calipers. Not gonna change them over to silver for the fact that, you know, I just put a red interior on it. So the red accent on the exterior helps tie it all together. It is actually $2,200 to increase the top speed on this vehicle from 137 to 149. I doubt I would ever do 137. I don't have access to the Autobahn here in the United States, so I don't think I would do that. However, I'm sure Rentec, as part of their tune, can increase the top speed while also increasing the horsepower. So right now we're at 164,420 total on this G-Wagon. From here you basically just have your service options, which I would definitely consider on this vehicle. I'm not going to spec them out on here for the fact that I think it's not going to, you know, add anything to the vehicle. But personally, I love this interior, the nice red interior with kind of a gunmetal gray exterior, metal weave trim there. And that's what it is. There we go, 164,420. And now for reference, the G550 that I spec'd out, it was somewhere in the neighborhood of 150. So it's kind of crazy to think, you know, why wouldn't you go with the extra $10,000 to, or $14,000 if it was right at 150, whatever the case may be. Why wouldn't you go step up to the G63? You get a better looking vehicle, in my opinion, with that brush guard, and you get something that holds its value a little bit better, and you get all those options that you have to spec extra on the G550. So take a look at it. Let me know what you think. What would you change? What would you do differently? Would you go for one of the more bold color choices on a G-Wagon, or would you keep it more muted, kind of like I did, or choose one of the more popular colors like black or silver? But yeah, that's my spec on it. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment below. Follow me on social media, HWYSpec on all the platforms. But until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hey everybody, first and foremost, thank you so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. I love doing these videos. They're so much fun for me, and with that in mind, I'm going to do more of them. So now you will get a HWYSpec video Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Mondays will be max spec, Wednesdays will be a regular spec video, and Fridays they'll be changing out with different spec ideas. I think you'll really enjoy it. And because I love doing this so much, I've also launched the HWYSpec Hot Takes podcast, where we talk about the latest and greatest car news on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So now you've got 5 days of highway spec coverage. Sure, we'll go with that. Anyway, appreciate it. Links in the description below. Thank you again.